Greg. Hope you guys are doing well. I am also doing well. Today we will going to explore about Amazon EC2 instance in Drip Drive. Okay, in my previous video, right, I used to use the EC2 instance in couple of sessions, right? Today we'll talk about more about that EC2 instance, what purpose we are using, what the usability. We'll go to little deeper side. Okay, so let me show you that. So what today our agenda is like we learned what is EC2 instance, what purpose we can use, what the features of EC2 instance, then what the cost of the EC2 instance, okay, and define type of EC2 instance. If then we can check like EC2 in most popular two service, right? Either features or service, right? In AWS, most of the developer basically used EC2 and S3, right? We'll talk about like what the difference and what purpose both can be used. Then we'll try to give some small amount of demo, like hands-on. One by one. So first of all, we need to understand what is the EC2 instance, right? EC2 instance, it's a virtual machine, basically. It's a elastic cloud computing, full form if I talk about. And it's a virtual machine. It's not for you, it is not a physical hardware like we are purchasing laptop, all this thing, right? It's not like physical hardware. It's a virtual machine. It's a like a cloud. Okay, it's like a belong to cloud. And like if I talk about like EC2 instance, like in that AWS, like Amazon Web Service, right? Whatever that services is there, right, in that ecosystem. Quite popular service is one of the services, the EC2 instance. Okay, and what basically the benefit you will get, like EC2 instance is kind of virtual machine or virtual instance. What basically it used to give you, like it used to eliminate your lot of upfront or you get lot of hard work, right? Whatever we want to do, those lot of hard work it will be eliminated. And so that what happened, like that whatever development work you are doing, right? So that can be delivered is very fast, or whatever you are doing that can be achieved is also is very fast. And it's a very easy to configure also, like a network security group, everything it is there, so you can easily configure also. And if you like to take that like what I can say, the storage also, different kind of storage facility also it is to give, like EBS or temporary storage also. And also one more good thing is like on demand, it can be scale in and scale down. So suppose if your application's traffic is more, then it will be automatically scale up. If traffic is less, then automatically scale down. So that kind of functionality also it is there. Then let's try to understand why we need EC2 instance. Why we need EC2? We can why AWS EC2 is the quite famous, right? Why it is a more popular, right? Now EC2 instance, let me understand. Let me give you the highlight, like EC2 instance, like what can be done, right? It's like I said, right? It can be scale in, scale down automatically, right? Based on your traffic, right? So that functionality, that features is come in the auto scaling. AWS service is providing one service like auto scaling. By using that auto scaling, we can like our demand, or based on our demand, right? We can go up and down. I mean to say, either it's horizontally or vertically, you can scale in and scale down your instance, like based on your demand of your application, how many traffic or user are using your application. Based on the demand, you can increase or decrease that. So that we can done by auto scaling. So I will talk about more and hands-on also, like how we can do the auto scaling in my subsequent video. And also on demand, I was talking about, right? On demand means like a pay as you go. Like what that's mean is like suppose if you are not using EC2 instance, right? You are thinking, okay, I will manage everything with my own. I will purchase a hardware like so a laptop or computer, community hardware, whatever it is, right? Then if you purchase like one time, you have to invest a lot of money and you have to keep that maintenance everything to you, right? But pay as you go means like suppose today my requirement is 4 hours, or maybe if suppose my application is running in India, maybe after night my application that much not required, then I can the scale down also, right? Maybe daytime my application is demand is huge, then that time I can I can scale like I can speak such a way that I will use more EC2 instance, but in night time I won't take that much EC2 instance, right? So you know to pay actually. But if you are thinking about like you are purchasing all the community hardware, right, or system, right, then you have to invest a lot of money. Even though at night time your application traffic is not that much, but you have to pay that, right? So that facility is providing pay as go you, right? And reliability. It's a well trusted actually, like it's a Amazon network, and then what I can say, like in their own data center security, it's all a tested thing. Okay, it's a fully highly recommended and highly reliable environment. Okay, and it's like their commitment or their it's a proven like 99.9% or it's all the region it will be available. That kind of commitment, that level agreement, that kind of commitment the Amazon is providing. So in that case it is a very good, right, we can use. And then elasticity, right? Elasticity, like I said, right, if suppose you are today you are using 4 hours, you can use it. If you think like okay I don't need that instance, then you can release also. That kind of elasticity is providing by Amazon EC2 instance. As you need you can keep it, if you don't you can release it, so you need to pay also. So that kind of facility is providing AWS. Okay, now we will talk about more detailed insight like how EC2 instance lifecycle is going on, right? Basically, while we are launching EC2 instance or we are stopping EC2 instance or we're terminating, right? That different kind of state basically it used to maintain in AWS, like all the EC2 instance, right? We have like predefined template, like in Amazon, we used to call as a AMI or AMI, like Amazon machine image, where all the predefined like what operating system you need, what kind of required software for your application. With that everything you can create we can also create our own AMI also, right? And or Amazon also providing some predefined AMI also. We can choose those. In my subsequent video I will talk about like how we can create our AMI, and that AMI how we can use it. That also I will demonstrate in my subsequent video. So now think we have the AMI, and that from the AMI we used to launch our instance, right? When we are launching our instance, first it will go state as a pending. Okay, now when it is go to state as a pending, from pending it will go for running. Okay, suppose if you want to terminate, or shut down your system, right? So first it will go to shut down, the shutting down mode, then it will go to terminate. Okay, this is one flow. And then from running, if you like to stop the instance, right? So what it will go for stopping mode, from the stop to stopped. Then if you like to start from there, it will go to start, again start to pending, then again pending to running, right? It's kind of life cycle. It's kind of we know thread or everything have their own life cycle, right? Thread kind of thing, right? This EC2 instance also that defined have state. Okay, so similarly this thing is there, or maybe from stop to we can also hibernate. Okay, or from stop to you can terminate also. Once you terminate, your instance is gone. If you think like okay I want to cost saving, right, instead of running 24 into 7, if you like okay same instance, instead of launching again and again, I want to keep that, then what you can do for your cost saving purpose, you can stop, or when you need you can start. That automation also we can do, like what your business hour, right? Within that business hour it will start, and non-business hour it will stop also. That kind of thing also I will take you in the next subsequent video, like how by using AWS Lambda how we can do that thing. So that I will demonstrate in my subsequent video in dev drive. Okay, so that automation also we can. So this is the life cycle of that. And then what kind of features, right? Like I was talking about, it's an instance virtual machine, right? So that is one good thing, right? You no need to purchase any physical hardware. And then it's have the predefined, right? That AMI, Amazon Machine Image features, right? You suppose if you are purchasing new hardware, then what we need to do? We need to install our operating system, then whatever software we need to, then all these things we need to install manually, right? But this AMI is like all basic requirement is fulfilled already. Just you take it that AMI while you are launching your instance, then you can use it. And also like the instance type, right? Different kind of type instances there. Type basically what it is, like based on the type, basically what it is to happen, like CPU, like memory, storage, network capacity, like those things is basically defined. And one more good thing is like your instance, it will be completely secure. secure in the sense like Amazon is providing like we can create our own key pair, like public private key pair, like PEM file or login username password, right? Those things we can do. And also we can store like suppose we are launching one EC2 instance, okay, and that instance, suppose some whatever activity or business application, whatever activity is doing, right? That data might you are storing in the Postgres or some other Aurora or some database, right? That database you can take as a backup, as a persistence backup, like it will be with you only, and that backup also you can take, that's a snapshot kind of thing, also you can take the backup. So for that persistence, we can use that EBS, elastic block storage. I will give you more details on my subsequent video about the EBS also. I have a plan that too also. So then EBS, we can take the backup on EBS also, we can take the backup as a snapshot. Okay. That also Amazon is providing DML kind of one good features. I will show you in my next subsequent video. Then what it is like features, EC2 is like I was telling you, right? Like a 99% is the commitment, like that much level of commitment. It will be available all the region, whatever region and availability zone we have, that also we can. And so one more good thing in terms of security, right? It's a well firewall is there, right? Like security group. So you can create your own security group, and in that you can specify it like inbound, outbound, different kind of rule you can specify it, like which port has to be accessed, which port should be inbound, which port should be outbound, what kind of protocol you want to specify, which IP address should be accessed. So everything you can specify in the security group. I will talk about more while I will create a security group. That video also I will come that session also. And elastic IP, that facility also is there. Then metadata, right? Metadata, in my previous video, I just talk about like what the EC2 metadata and how it is basically useful, right? I will give the description, my video description, the link in the description, so that you will take a look that metadata related, whatever the details I have provided, right? And how can we use that metadata URL, so that all the details, please, if you don't watch that video not yet, then please watch that video also. It will be really, really, really good if you are a developer. Then Amazon is providing like it's saying like their own data center, their network is a fully tested, right? On top of that also it is providing one isolated network like VPC, virtual private cloud, right? So what we can do, we can create your own network, and in that also you can deploy whatever you want, your application related details you can deploy. So that is also one good features AWS is providing for the EC2 instance. Okay. Now coming to the storage, right? Sorry, price. AWS EC2 instance price, right? Price is like it's a one big topic, but let me in my if you are in the free tier, right? I already created one video like in free tier how much EC2 instance you can use and how many hours you can use. So those details is there. I will give you the link in my description, so that if you not yet watch that, please watch that video. But the on-demand price, now I will talk about that on-demand price. Not so here on-demand price, if you see, right, there are different kind of price and different region. We can select like which region I want to check the price and what kind of operating system I want. So based on all these things, right, what the instance type I want, like memory optimization, general purpose, compute optimization, accelerate computer, storage optimization. There are different kind of purposes there. Accordingly, the price also will be categorized. Okay. And then CPU, like how many CPU you want, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, like based on your requirement of your application, right? We can take that CPU also. And then it's starting from A1 medium, and it's like cost, right? $0.0255, right? It's having one CPU, 2 GB memory, one EBS volume, up to 10 GB network performance. Okay, this kind of thing. But mostly in free tiers, so what we use to T2 micro, mostly we are preferring to use it in free tiers, and it's a coming as a free also, and it's very minimal configuration for your suppose testing or learning demo, like whatever you are doing, right? For your POC purpose, we can use mostly T2 micro we are using. Okay. So this kind of pricing thing is there. You can check the details. Then also like data transfer, right? Based on data transfer, which region you are transferring data, right? Based on data transfer, that price also it will come, right? So this kind of thing is there. Then data also inbound, outbound data transfer rate is different. Okay. So suppose internet, from internet to your instance, from instance to internet. So based on that also some pricing is there. Okay. I will give this link to my video description so that you can take a look also. Be careful, or also if you not yet watch my previous video, like how we can set up a billing alert so that we can purely 100% we can save for the cost, otherwise it will be like very dangerous, like suppose you are using, but if you are not at all set that alert, like then it will be like end of the month, maybe you will get a shock like, oh my god, this much bill is came. So that kind of shocking. So please friend, you check my previous video, like how I can set demonstrate, like we can set up a billing alert so that you will be 100% safe from the billing part. Okay, so these are the things there. Then EBS optimization, elastic IP address for additional IP address, this kind of cost is there. Then carrier IP address also having some cost. Then elastic load balancer also have that ELB also having some based on demand, right? It was also having some pricing. Then we have that Amazon CloudWatch like for log, right? That also have some price. Elastic block storage also has price. That auto scaling also, right? Auto scaling basically no additional charge, but whatever instance you are scaling is scale down, right? That charge will come. Okay, like this many things is there. So if you are in free tiers, please create your billing alert, or if you are not a free tier also, please create your billing alert. So in a month, you need to spend this much of money, so that the threshold value you should specify so that you will be always in the same. Okay, so let me talk about this pricing thing is done. Then most important service, right? EC2 and S3, right? What the difference basically? EC2, S3, two are popular service. Most of the developer or who is the learner, right? Or industry, like all the industry, right? Most of the industry are using these two services. This is a very common and popular service, right? But difference is like one is the cloud computing, like one is the instance where you can launch your application, and S3 is the storage, basically. Object level storage. You can store your object into the S3. Okay. Suppose you are taking some backup, image, file, metadata, whatever you are taking the data, you can store in the what I can say S3. And EC2, suppose you are running one application, that application you can deploy in EC2. So that's the major difference, but this is very popular application in this AWS. Okay. So hope this session is help to you guys, and what thanks for connecting this session today, and I hope this session is helpful to you guys. And in my next video, I will demonstrate how we can launch EC2 instance and how we can create a security group, and then how we can connect the EC2 instance. Okay, thanks. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel and also put your valuable feedback so that we will connect together. And also if you have any suggestion, okay, so that please put that also in the comment box, or so that I in my next video I will address those comments. Thanks, bye.